हेलो
ये जो है 8वें नंबर का हमारे शीट के अकॉर्डिंग ना। Now, welcome all of you once again. The next participant is Mr. Digeshwar Prasad Sahu.
Good afternoon. Here present professor and assistant professor and dear students. Myself Digeshwar Prasad Sahu, research scholar, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Shri Rawatpura Sarkar University, Raipur. And my author's name Dr. Ranu Pandey ma'am, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Shri Rawatpura Sarkar University, Raipur. My topic is analytical study of breast cancer, data based on machine learning technique. Now start. This is the content of my topic. So now here first introduction. In recent year, machine learning technology has emerged as powerful tools of breast cancer prediction.
Just keep introduction and literature review. Just come to the object and aim.
Okay, ma'am. This is the aim and objective. Aim, overreaching goals of the research are review to develop a model for detection of various level of breast cancer, to develop a model for prediction of breast cancer, develop a method for finding the optimal research and a satisfactory result for segmentation, development method to get high sensitivity in classification of counter cells cluster into normal and abnormal, and hence improve the false positive detection rate. And objective, this is helpful in early detection, evidence prediction, reductions in cost, facilitation medical practitioner to make decision on real time based on diagnosis the disease at an early stage. It will be helpful for the patient because they may be diagnosed at initial stage of chronic disease. Now this is the methodology. This section describe our proposed approach and technique employed to diagnosis breast cancer. The performance of any machine learning research work different from ML model to ML model, different attributes to different attributes. Appropriate feature selections method obtain the best performance for feature optimization standard. Scalar technique and principal component analysis and applied in this research work as a result as reliable approach must be implemented to determine breast cancer more accurately. Now use this method, nav bias, support vector machines, decision tree, and this is the picture of methodology, our paper. Now this is the data set data set is a collection of data related to breast cancer, and first is a data pre-processing. Pre-processing help by preparing the data and making it suitable for analysis. This include a range of activity such as cleaning data, filling in missing value, normalizing and scaling features, and removing duplicate or irrelevant data points. Feature extraction is process in machine learning and data analysis that involve identifying and extracting relevant features from raw data. These features are later used to create a more informative data which can be further utilized for various tasks such as classification, prediction, and clustering. And data splitting is when data is divided into two or more subsets, typically with a two-part split. One part is used to evaluate or test and the second part is train the model. Training set the sample of data used to feed the model, that is the actual subset of the data set that we use to train the model, and test set the sample of data used to provide an absent evaluation of a final model fit on the training database. Machine learning classifications is used different algorithm RF, DT, LR, KNN, SVC. And the final precisions and recall call. Precision evaluate the correctness of positivity prediction, while recall determine how well the model recognize all participant instant. F1 score, the F1 score formula is derived from the harmonic mean of precision and recall, making it an essential component in the precision recall F1 score framework. Now result and discussion. This research show how dangerous breast cancer is becoming in the world, and to stop it, some smart systems are needed to know the complications related to this disease. This helpful is early detection, evidence predictions, reductions in cost, facilitating medical practitioner to make decision on a real-time based and diagnosis the disease at an early stage. And this is the future work. Future work, advance in artificial intelligence have made mammography more accurate, and deep learning models are being developed to recognize breast cancer in computerized mammograms.
Just I want to know how you integrate the image data in your model. That's it for the future scope. Can you give a brief of that?
Image data इसमें include नहीं कर पाया हूँ मैं.
मतलब do you plan to incorporate, and how you are planning to do that? एक बार please भाई. Do you plan to incorporate image data in your model?
Yeah. Yes. Image processing technology improve breast cancer research by helping to detect breast cancer early and diagnosis in more accurately. So provide more precise information about the type of cancers. So here use.
That will be beneficial for you if you are going to incorporate it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Big round of applause. The next participant is Ms. Goranchal Sarma.
Good afternoon, respected teachers and my dear students. My name is Kurancha Sharma. I am currently pursuing BTech in Computer Science Engineering, 7th semester from Shri Rawatpura Sarkar University. The topic of my research paper is Skywatch, an advanced agricultural drone for fertilization and autonomous pest control. This drone is all about a multifunctional capable of managing key agricultural activities such as crop management, insect and animal detection and fertilization. I'll move forward to the problem I identified. The problem we identified is recently many animals are destroying and damaging crops, because of which many farmers and many people have to run to save their life, or they are using electric wire to protect their crops, because of which many animals are dying. The aim of my research paper is to create a versatile drone which is capable to perform all the functionalities together, such as real-time image capturing, insect and animals identification and prevention, and fertilization activities. Using a mobile application, we can have a control and real-time monitoring over these activities. The methodology we used are divided in 3 parts. The first part is hardware integration. Hardware integration includes all the components and all the structures we have used, such as we have chosen quadcopter drone structure because it is the best suitable structure which can manage and balance all the components together. We have installed motors, propellers and batteries for better working. We have also mounted ESCs and flight controllers so that we can have a better control over it. We installed camera along with the gimbal set and GPS system for better and real-time image processing and mapping systems. We have installed hooter systems so that we can prevent those animals and insects in the real time. And finally, we have used fertilizer tanks and adjustable nozzle systems so that we can also control fertilization facility through our mobile application. The second part of this methodology is about software integration. How we have provided image processing using CNN Python libraries, and we'll capture real-time images and process them using AWS IoT Core, and if insects and animals will be detected, the hooter system will also be activated from there itself. Finally, the third part of the methodology is about how the drone is working. When the drone launches, it starts flight, it captures images using HD cameras and provides mapping features, and after that those images are uploaded and sent to the AWS IoT Core, where these images are processed and analyzed, and if insects and animals are detected, they will activate the hooter system so that we can prevent them there itself. And finally, we can also manage fertilization activity and fertilization facility through our mobile application using cloud technology. We obtained and successfully achieved 4 results, which are insect and animal detection accuracy. We have accurately detected these animals and insects. The second result we achieved is the real-time data collection. Through cloud, we are able to collect all the data in real time. Third result that we achieved is crop protection. Using the hooter system, we can produce a sound which will prevent animals and insects there itself. And finally, we have extended flight duration, as we have used heavy duty batteries so that we can provide 3 to 4 hours of extended flight time. These are some comparison between existing systems and our system. They mostly focused on optical detection. We have included audio-based alert systems to better provide and manage crop activities, agricultural activities. In conclusion, in addition to efficiently providing real-time data monitoring system about crop management and insect and animal prevention, we have also included fertilization facility with mobile application and cloud systems. For future advancement, we'll try to enhance more our drone by including soil management activities and irrigation management activities, and we'll try to range our capacity of this drone from small and medium-sized farms to large farms by using sophisticated batteries so that we can extend more flight time. These are the research papers which were referenced in this presentation. Thank you.
Koranchal, how do you ensure that the system can handle various environmental factors like rain, extreme temperature or pressure?
Ma'am, we have used weather-resistant components such as Zentex drone structure, and we have used brushless motors and AUS, Pixhawk, FX4 for flight controllers, and finally we have used a GPS system which will activate and which will work without the internet, and in any emergency cases it will make the drone to return to its base station. If the drone is uncontrollable or faces any technical issues or weather issues, the drone will directly return to its base location.
Not capturing the data, right, at that time, you are saying so?
Yes, ma'am. Those facilities are only for emergency situations. At that time, it will not capturing images. It will fastly move back to this base location.
One more question. You are talking about the rural area, right? So what is the provision for that? Where no internet connection or the fluctuation in the internet connection?
Ma'am, for that we are using AWS Greengrass facility, which provides us a facility to make our flight controller capable enough to process all the data and images and sensor data there itself. So we don't need to share that data to the cloud for processing and using internet. So we can there itself process them, and when we have good internet connectivity, we can share that data to the cloud.
You said that you use AWS for the data storage, right? Cloud
Yes,
data
ma'am.
storage. So what is the provision of that, or what is the use of that? Or your data is directly controlling on the cloud directly?
Ma'am, for this we have used 3 facilities by AWS. First is SageMaker, which was used for training the data. So we used CNN libraries to train the data. Second, we used AWS Lambda, which was where this whole processing code was uploaded, and it will manage the real-time updation and analysis of the data. And third is Greengrass, which will manage data in the lack of internet connectivity.
And have you done coding in for IoT devices like?
Yes, ma'am. We
Which
have
programming language you have used for that?
ma'am, we have used C and C++ programming language in a VS Code ID using FX4 extensions, because the flight controller we used is Pixhawk FX4 flight controller. So it provides better connectivity.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, sir.
We have seen in urban areas for a repairing of mobile, people are being exploited from the mobile repairers. So will they get it? That facility, service facility, they will get in rural area.
So because when we'll provide drone facility to a rural area, we'll definitely provide service facility also there. Because in case the drone is malfunctioning, there should be some service facilities where the farmers can reach and contact for their drone management system.
That will be provided.
Yes, sir, that will be provided, because whenever a drone is malfunctioning, we have to provide proper service facilities for it. Because drone is not like a mobile phone which is available on every shop. So we have to provide proper service facilities to the areas we are delivering the drone.
I have a doubt, because till now the mechanization of agriculture is being done since last 50s. But
Yes,
till
sir.
now we have not achieved it. Is it feasible in near future?
Yes, sir, it is feasible, because when we'll provide, we'll definitely look for all the services that we are going to provide. Because only providing the drone will not help the farmer in achieving agricultural activity management system.
Okay, thank you for your positive attitude.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, the next participant is Miss Neha Bess.
Good after, Good afternoon, respected sirs and ma'am, and my dear participants. My name is Neha Bess. I am MTech CSE third semester student, and co-author is Miss Priyanka Bande. Today I will be presenting a prepared title, a review on age estimation of trees using deep learning at the first international conference on emerging trends in engineering and technology. These are the contents. Let's go to the introduction part. Traditionally, estimating the age of tree requires counting the rings inside the trunks, a method called dendrochronology.
Direct come to the aim and objective, then methodology, then result and discussion.
Aim and objectives. Our main goal is to develop an accurate, non-invasive tree age estimation system using images. We aim to use images of tree trunks, leaves, or crowns as data input. Use CNN to automatically detect features from these images. Integrate data from various sources such as aerial and satellite images to enhance model accuracy. This approach will be scalable, efficient, and suitable for large data set, allowing to the estimate to age of many trees without disturbing them. Methodology is we use CNN for image-based tasks as they are effective at detecting age-related features like bark texture. Second, when using time series data, we apply recurrent neural networks which are good at capturing growth patterns over time. The workflow for our method is first is data collection to gather images from various sources. Second is data preprocessing to prepare the images for analysis. Third is model selection to choose the best model for our data. Fourth is model training to train the model to recognize age-related features. Fifth is model evaluation to access accuracy. Sixth is model deployment to deploy for practical use. And the last is monitoring and updates to keep refining the models over time. Next slide is about result and discussion. Our result shows that these deep learning approaches have several advantages. First is non-invasive, no need to cut or damage trees to determine their age. Second is high efficiency, it processes large data sets quickly. Third is scalable, it's suitable for large areas like entire forest or urban regions tree. Fourth is high accuracy. Deep learning detects subtle patterns in the images that might be missed by human observation, making it very reliable method.
What type of data were used to train your deep learning model?
Yes, ma'am.
What type of data were used to train this model?
We use convolutional neural networks add in tree age prediction by analyzing image data such as tree cross sections or bark patterns and trunks.
Okay, and what role do CNN play in tree age estimation?
CNN in a tree age prediction by analyzing image data such as tree cross sections or bar patterns to identify age-related features.
Okay, any questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, the next one is Miss Vidhi Pandey.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Vidhi Pandey, student of BTech CSE 7 SAM, and I'm here to present. My topic is Virtual Reality Escape Room. As the title itself suggests, that it is a game that is based in VR and AR technology, that is virtual reality and augmented reality, and it is a game based on the different difficulty level, and the main theme of this game is to escape different rooms with the different levels, and based on the branches whatever the player choose. So as we move towards the aim and objective of this, so the first and the main aim and objective of this research is that the existing escape rooms itself has a single theme. They have a single field or theme which the total game is based on. But in our virtual reality escape room, it is having different fields and themes. Whichever the theme the player would like to choose, they can choose, and the difficulty level is also in the hand of the players. They can choose all by themselves. And here, due to the different fields and the availability of fields, they are not limited to a particular theme and the situation that they have to solve, and it will be getting more interested as the difficulty will increase. Because in the common and existing escape rooms, there are only like a library theme or a classroom theme, but here we are including different themes and the quizzes on the different fields, whether it is based on a knowledge, particular branch knowledge, or it is a game quiz. It totally depends on the player whether they are choosing whatever. Now moving towards the methodology, as this diagram represents. So first, we have to design the game, for which we use different technologies. For the game engine, we'll use Unity to design the game engine. And for the development part, scripting is also used, because as we are using the VR technologies to now to handle the player's action, we'll use scripting. And we'll also use puzzle desk for designing part, and it is designed in a way where the player are not limited to a particular space or a particular field for moving. They are totally dependent on the virtual reality tools which we are using to enter the game and to exit the game. Now moving towards the result and discussion part, firstly it will include the testing part, where we have to directly test the game by the players' feedback. We'll have to test the game by the players' feedback, and we'll have to test it and have the feedback, and we can improve the game according to the feedback of the players. This diagram also have the study where this shows the emotional aspect which it affects directly to the players. In the discussion, the findings from this research indicate that virtual reality escape rooms offer unique and immersive environment, as we would suggest that there are many existing escape room project. This is not a unique one, but actually what makes it unique is that we are including many more fields and many more area of knowledge. We are including it, and so that players can move freely and have the variety to choose all by themselves what they are choosing. It will make it interesting. So in conclusion, as I would like to express that it is a virtual reality game, and it includes more technologies. It will also include VR tools, and we'll get more different fields on that, and it will enhance the teamwork and collaboration capacity of the players, as they would like to have the teamwork, and they can play also in teams itself, and they can also enhance their knowledge and analytical skills by solving different quizzes according to the game difficulty level and whatever the branch they are choosing. These are the references, and thank you.
Yeah, there are many existing escape room games. So what is the difference in your game?
Yes, as I previously discussed that it is not a one and only virtual reality escape room, but what makes it unique is each virtual reality escape room have only one either of the theme for the game. Like if one game has having the library theme now, then the game only have the library theme and difficulty level will increase. But our game will include different themes which make it more interesting for the players to play and enhance their knowledge by having different branches for the quizzes that they are opting for to answer that quizzes.
What is your objective, because it's not very needful or necessary to implement, so why you design this or choose
Yeah.
this topic?
As this is a game, so it is a very obvious question that it is not a necessary and there is no need, but to make it more interesting and more needful, it is a game which will enhance the knowledge of the students based on their branches. If they're choosing the particular branch for themselves, like if we are of IT sector, if we are choosing the branch of IT now, then we'll get the questions of IT itself. So these are the difficult fields of the questions we have to answer and make more
It
interesting.
will enhance our knowledge, you are saying
Yeah.
so. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
A question. This VR game is related to any console or PC, for a PC.
No, it's not related to any particular game, matlab like system, but it's obviously it will play more freely in PCs. But it would require the VR toolkit, so we'd prefer PCs for it itself, because it requires a strong PC, because everyone has to handle the VR and AR technologies and the toolkits are getting connected to it.
So you can say, you say that it's helpful for the student, but not every student having a
Yeah.
strong PC for running that VR, because a good graphic card is required for it.
No, yeah, actually nowadays everyone is more interested in gaming thing, so everyone is going towards that line, but that is a limitation and we would like to suggest that in future implementation, and would like to implement that on our future apps.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The next participant is मिस्टर डिकेश कुमार साहू. एक अनाउंसमेंट है, जितने भी यहाँ पे पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं जिन्होंने रजिस्टर्ड किया है इस कॉन्फ्रेंस में, आफ्टर प्रेजेंटेशन आप अपना सर्टिफिकेट बाहर रजिस्ट्रेशन डेस्क से रिसीव करेंगे. क्लियर है? जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं वो अपना जो भी बाहर जो रजिस्ट्रेशन डेस्क है वहां से रिसीव कर लेंगे. क्लियर है ये चीज? ठीक.
Good afternoon, dignitaries. My name is Dikesh Kumar Sahu. Currently I am studying BTech from Rawatpura Sarkar University. Today's my topic is license plate recognition through deep learning perspective. My introduction: license plate recognition is an advanced computer vision technology used to identify vehicle by their number plates without direct human intervention. This is example of license plate number. IND which is represent country code, HR is representing state code, and other many more. How does vehicle number plate recognition system works? The number plate recognition process is divided in 3 parts: identification of vehicle number plate, plate character recognition, and segmentation, OCR calculation to translate characters into encoded content. This is methodology in 4 steps: image of vehicle as input, pre-processing of characters, character segmentation, character detection, and recognition. And my aim is, the primary aim is to explore and efficiency, accuracy, and potential application of AVR-PR systems, and objective improvement in OCR algorithm to enhance accuracy in plate recognition even in low resolution or oblique angles. Region-based convolution network, neural network. RCNN is a method used to find and recognize object in image by first identifying possible areas where object might be There are many types of CNN: RCNN, fast RCNN, faster RCNN, mask RCNN. Results: O and limb R and CNN, high accuracy in varied lighting. Challenges: there are many challenges faced, like lighting conditions, occluded, and many more. Conclusion: depth-wise separable conclusion offers a significant improvement over traditional 2D conclusion by treating each input channel independently. References. Thank you.
Okay, tell me, what challenges are associated with the accurate license plate detection in ALPR system? You are saying about ALPR, right?
Yes, ma'am. There are many challenges like lighting conditions, daylight lighting condition, night light, reflections, oblique angles, occluded, and different format of license number plate system.
Are you going to resolve it in your app
Yes.
system?
Yes.
And what advantage does depth-wise separable convolution offer in license plate recognition?
Depth-wise separable conclusion, if it's improve efficiency of CNN. Convolution improves efficiency and accuracy of CNN, and it is a model to detect various features accurately.
How? Okay, thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Respected keynote speaker, dignitaries, deans, and dear students, my name is Dr. Ajay Kumar Gupta, and I am the coordinator of this session and head of the mechanical engineering department. And it is my great pleasure to welcome all of you to the first international conference organized by Faculty of Engineering. I would like to extend an especially warm welcome to our keynote speaker to do with us today. This conference brings together brilliant minds, innovators, and experts in the field of engineering and technology to share ideas and research that will shape the future of our industry. We are truly excited to have such an esteemed gathering here today. Now, I would like to request our conference chairperson and our respected Dean Sir, Dr. Birali Sir and Taranjit Sir, to kindly come forward and facilitate to our keynote speaker, Dr. N.V. Swami Naidu Sir, with the bouquet as a token of love. Sir, bouquet. Sir, photo. With your kind permission, sir, we may now begin the session. It is great honor to introduce our esteemed keynote speaker, Professor N.V. Naidu, sir. Dr. N.V. Swami Naidu is a professor in the Mechanical Engineering Department at National Institute of Technology, Raipur. His expertise includes biomechanics, non-composite structure, functionality grade material, solid mechanics, and finite element method. Dr. Naidu is achieved in both research and academic, contributing significantly to the field through his numerous journal articles, patents, book chapters, and conference proceedings. With over 7 years of industrial experience specializing in aerospace design and analysis, coupled with more than 19 years of teaching and research expertise, he brings a wealth of knowledge to the table. During his career, he spent 2 years abroad as a structure analyst, contributing to projects involving the Boeing 787 Dreamliners in Seattle, USA, and various Gulf Stream aerospace models. Dr. Naidu also play a key role in collaborating effort between NIT Raipur and industries, serving as a member of Industry Institute Collaboration Cell. His involvement includes establishing partnership and organizing incentive and the align with industry needs. Furthermore, he serves as an organizing secretary for conference like AMEIIM, Materials Tax, and INACOMM with aim to advance research in mechanical and materials engineering. We truly privileged to have a visionary of such caliber with us today. We look forward his word of wisdom. Sir, may I kindly request you to please come forward and say few words. Thank you, sir. Please, sir.
Yes, good afternoon to everyone. Thank you, Dr. Ajay, giving the nice introduction. So first of all, I would like to express my sincere thanks to our organization, giving me the opportunity to interact with all the people, to share some few words, again, the latest trends, whatever the work in my laboratory we are working. We will share with you. So many fields of the work we are doing. Out of that, one field only we are sharing today. This is the another work. This is related to the 4D printing. So we heard about the 3D printing. We know very well about the 3D printing, the additive manufacturing and all. So how we achieve the 4D printing with respect to the time scale. So we have conducted some of the experiments that we have done. This is the outline of the presentation, and we'll give some the brief introduction about the 3D printing. I know most of the people know about the 3D printing. 3D printing is again multidisciplinary area. So every discipline they are using the 3D printer. So there is no boundaries. It is not particular to the mechanical or any material science and all. So anyhow, 3D printing is known as the L2 manufacturing, is a method of creating three-dimensional object. So layer by layer using the computer created design. Generally we have that all the conventional machining and all, it is removing the material, that is the subtracting the material. Now here we are adding up the material. That is the completely, it is a reverse process. That's what we are making the blocks of the material we are building. Layer by layer we are adapting and we are forming as a required shape. What are the size we are using, designing through the CAD, that we are making that. So this is the ideal for the rapid prototyping. So initially it started with that some prototyping. Now we see that this is the component. This component making in conventional way, it is very difficult. So this can be made it very easily in the 3D printing. So this complex in nature, some complex in nature and component, how we can build up. So that we can use in the 3D printing. The 3D printing is the 3 dimensions, X, Y, Z directions, the dimensions we know very well. So, but in the 3D printing you have a lot of varieties of the 3D printers are there. The L2 manufacturing is the lot of varieties, the material extrusion and VAT photopolymerizations and sheet laminate and power bed fusion. And like that, these are the varieties of the things are there. FDM, everybody knows about the FDM. Fused filament fabrication process. And stereolithography, another one is there. Another one is the laminated object manufacturing. And the composite based relative manufacturing and selective laser centering method is also there. These are the various methods to form a 3D object. Okay. So here I am giving the some of the introduction about that, the what is that FDM and all, how it is making. I am making very simplified. I am not giving a lengthy introduction. I am quickly moving to the one by one. The fused depositing modeling is L2 manufacturing technology commonly used in modeling, prototyping and production applications. So this principles is lay down that material in the layer wise, like a plastic filaments, and also metal wires is also there. So one coil is there, unload the coil and supplies that material to the part and it will print. And these are the materials right now we are using. Various polymers are using ABS, PC, PLA, HDPE and PC, PPSU like that. Some of the materials right now presently we are using polymer and non-polymer materials. And this is the schematic diagram. We made it that how the 3D printing is happening in the fused depositing modeling. So that mission bed is there, that is the Z-axis motion direction, that bed is move up and down. So the layer by layer will form. One layer is formed, then it will move to the bed, move to down or move up, it will make the another layer. Layer by layer it is making. So another type of the method is the granular material binding. Instead of the filament, we will go for the granular material and go into that nozzle and make the bonding one by one. So like that it will bind on the built material on the built table, it will form as a layer again. This is another kind of a method. In this selective laser melting is that another one, use the 3D CAD data as a digital information source and energy in the form of the high powered laser. So laser from that the metal is, it will mold and it will form as a liquid form and it will again make a layer wise. So another one is electronic beam melting. This is the type of how the melting is happening. That is the one using the electronic beam in high vacuum. So that is the one. And the another one is selective laser centering. This is using for the polymer material. The powder we are using as a polymer material. So the rest is same as the previous one. Okay, this is the laminated one. This is the layer by layer it will form. one layer is formed as another layer is formed layer by layer. Previously we have seen that only the small filament one. So it is first will move the things in the x and y direction. It will make a one plane and then move to z direction, make another one. But here it is the xy plane continuously directly it will form as a lamina, and then after that another lamina it will form on that, make a laminate. So like this is the another method is the making. And photopolymerizations is primarily used for the stereolithography. This is the main thing we are going to demonstrate about that, the present work. So how this one is a digital light processing will be there, that is the DLP. Under the safe light conditions, it is exposed to the liquid polymer to the hardens. So liquid polymer is there, it will hardens. So when the two liquids are there, we'll mix the properly and then we'll make a harden and put into the nozzle. Again, it will form as a hardened material will come, it will form as a layer wise. Right? So like it is very similar to the inkjet printer. Inkjet printer systems are like objective polyjet system, sprays the polypolymer materials into the build. Thin layers, it will form as 16 to the 30 microns until the part is completed. Like this. This is the way that layers will form. That laser is there, laser beam will come and it will form as that the layer by layer, the liquid resin. Right? This is the masked stereolithography. So masked stereolithography, it is same as the previous one. It is the masking XY plane. So in this technique, 3D digital model is sliced by a set of horizontal planes. Each slice is converted into the two-dimensional mask image. That is a mask, it is converted into two-dimensional mask image. The mask image is then projected onto the photocurable liquid resin surface. So like that it will form. And these are the advantages using this machine. Higher printing speed with user friendliness and greater overall dimensional accuracy, transparency for the optical applications, ultimate part precision and high accuracy, possibility of creating the waterlight parts and excellent resolution build details, no geometrical restrictions and material versatility, faster lead time, reinforced parts can be printed, and good mechanical properties and produce that functional parts also. Here the functional part is the fourth dimension. So this is the some selection parameters, how we selecting that the different technologies, SLA, SLS and FDM and PolyZ. So how the typically it is the, what is the lead time, what is the material type, how is the accuracy, surface finish and part strength, like that we studied about that all the things. And somehow that SLS is the better one for our application as the part strength is more. Generally we'll use the more part strength. Okay. And this is the different photopolymer resins applications. There's various applications are there here in 3D system. And if you see that the 3D printing to the 4D printing applications, in 3D printing, simply it will the static structure, and come to the 4D printing, it will the stimuli with respect to the time. With respect to the time, it will, some stimulations will come, maybe some temperature, maybe some pressure, whatever it may be. So that one we are making in the 4D printing. The fourth dimension here, it is the time scale. So in the time scale we have done as a with respect to the temperature. And these are the different applications in the 4D printing. And so many applications are there in the mechanical, thermal, water, chemical, magnetic and photo. And these are the some shape memory polymers and composite hydrogels and magnetoactive materials and liquid crystal elastomers. These are the some different materials we'll use, and we are making that. Shape memory polymers is also there. Shape memory, I think materials, some people may be known about that. Nickel titanium material have some shape memory. So like that, similar way, the shape memory polymers is also there. we are using that shape memory polymers, how the shape memory behavior. So that is a fixed one, like if we take a spring and certain shapes it will be remember, and it will do the some certain time it will the recover back. It will remember that the shape. The spring is some particular temperature, suppose 100 degrees centigrade temperature the spring it have formed, the material itself it will memorize that whenever it is reaches that temperature, that shape will form. So that is the one here, the technique. These are the different applications are there. How the holders and all, suppose certain time you want to make a holder, one holder. So after that it should be released. So automatically it will make a shape, the shape memory polymer itself, it will automatically it will make it. So once it reaches that certain temperature, it will hold it. And if further increasing the temperature, it will be release that one. So that shape is, it is the automatically it will form. Depends on the temperature scale. So this is like that. Some biomechanics applications is also there. How the stent is there. Suppose stent we want to insert inside, maybe in the wire form. Once it is going to the inside that the stent, it should be make it as a tubular form. So certain temperature, if you expose into that, maybe the body temperature. As soon as it is exposed to the body temperature, then the wire is becomes looks like a solid wire. Looks like it is the tube form as a stent. So like that, this is the some biomechanics in medical side. I have some applications is there, and mechanical and other relevant industries also they are using this one. We have done lot of the research. So the previous papers, what is it is going on, how it is forming and all. So we are also wondered about that that 4D printing, how it is. We know only the 3D printing and shape memory alloys, and we know very well. But how we can make it through the 3D printing, this shape memory, photopolymers and all. That's what we have studied. So a lot of literature, and some of the literature we have seen, some of the papers we have seen. So based on that, we are making that. So we finally identified some of the materials. The material have some shape memory materials, some properties, some characteristics are there. So those things we are identified, and we have made it this one. These are some of the research gaps we identified. So how the fabricating that composites by the MSLA and process parameters and blending operations, how we can blend the resins, and how the nano reinforcement into the 4D printing, how it is shaping memory and it testing and all. So these are some research gaps we have identified. Out of that, these are the objectives we made it. So objectives is very simple, synthesis and characterization of some nano reinforced photopolymers. 2 nano reinforced photopolymers we have taken. One is the SiO2, another one is the graphene nanoparticles. Like that, on that we have estimated some mechanical properties, and we have done some comparison analysis. How it is responding these two, like that. These are the stages of the work, how the work is progress. First we synthesized the SiO2 nano reinforced one, another one is the synthesizer GNP, and we have done some characterizations, and then mechanical testing, and finally we have done some testing and all. So we estimated that, and we compared that one. This is the method of work. This is the complete method of work. The top portion, it is the preparation of the nano, and the B is that how the testing and all, and C portion it is the that is analysis. The diagram looks like very small, but I can show in the next one. This is only the synthesis, how the synthesis and fabricating the 4D printed shape memory photopolymer composites, SMPPCS. Okay. And here we have taken the 2 resins. One is the hard resin, another one is the soft resin. So we mixed some proportionate here, and that is the mixing process. And finally we are making that the 3D printing. So we are making 3D printing some different shapes as per the ASTM standards, because for all mechanical testing and all, we should follow some standards. As per the standards, we have printed and we have tested. One is the spring, another one is this. Some shape is there. That shape is tear. How we can find out the tear strength? People know about that, the tensile strength, compressive strength, and how we can find out the tear strength from our tensile UTM machines. That one we have achieved through this, some kind of a shape. We've made it and we printed and we have demonstrated the same. Right. So here the shape memory test cycles. So these are some springs we are making that. And let us see that tear strength one. I think some video is there. I think video is not playing. This is the tear strength checking, this one, this sample. So it will break it here. It will tear out here. Apply that tensile load, it will tear out like this. So that is the again stress strain curve, the load deflection curve. We identified that one. Because the shape is like this, this is the shape, the tearing action will come. It will not come as a tensile action. No, tensile loading we are giving. We are giving a tensile loading. So video, actually the entire video is there. Video is not playing here. Like that, if you see that the besides one, this is the, again load deflection curve it is coming. From that, how we are identifying the ultimate strength from our diagram, stress strain diagram. Similarly, we can find out that tear strength one, because it is a tier one, applying a tier one. So how it is breaking, the breaking samples it is showing the other side. Conventional dog bone only can apply the tensile in nature. The each one, if you apply the tensile at the ends, at the center it will come as a tearing effect. It will tear out. Okay. So this is the beauty about this shape. So this shape we have identified, we have done the test. So we performed this experiment. So we got a very good results about the tear. So this is the new thing compared to the other standard things. This is the new thing we have achieved. So this is the surface roughness tester and all we have done, how much the surface roughness it is forming for different levels that we have done here, surface roughness testing and all. For that also we are making the test rig. That this test rig also we made it. We ourselves is the build that test rig. Maybe the different angles, 30 degree, 45 degree and 60 degree, 90 degree, how that sample it will be like that. How that the layers will form in that direction. Generally layers will form in horizontally very quickly. So suppose the layer is formed in that some 30 degree and 45 degrees, what kind of a surface roughness we are achieving, that we have done in this test. So this is the two new things we have done. This is the, I think everybody knows about that DOE. We have to do some DOE, some 3 levels and Taguchi method and all. This is all very common. I am not going into the deep into that. And this is the, we know very well that SEM diagrams and all we have to see how it is forming, where is the polymer, where is the nanoparticles is dispersed, how it will be like that. We are identifying with this. And some EDS diagrams also it is there. And other side the B and C, what are the elements are forming, and from there we have seen. And this is the DSC curve, so how the TZ, glass transition temperature. So how much it is coming and whether we are working within the glass transition temperature. Out of that, we have identified through this testing and all. And these are the some different shape memory, shape recovery time and shape fixity ratio and shape recovery ratio and shape recovery rate. Like that, some different samples. We are made some different samples. Suppose SiO2 has them different percentages. If you mix, how it is responding and all, how it is recovery time, whether which one is the better and all. We have done the 3-level DOE and finally we made it that 9 samples. For the 9 samples, we have plotted this one. From this, we have identified and signal SN curve also we have made it that one. Okay, signal to the noise curves also we have done. I think this curves is not visible. Very light it is there. So dots are visible. So this one, from this, which one it is the playing the major one. So which parameter plays the major role to give that that kind of a property that we are identifying from this SN curve. Okay. This is also some videos are there. I think if you see these videos, it is good actually. This is the spring. This is the spring. The spring we are dipped into the hot water. How it is making the deformation, it is there. And then if you put back into the cold water, how it is forming back. So again, for this, we need to give some programming. Programming means some recovery. The shape has to recover at certain temperature. So that certain temperature, we have to do the more iterations, and we can do the repeatedly for making that elongation at that certain temperature. Then it will automatically, it will memorize that shape at particular temperature. That is the programming we have to do that. So that programming we have done, and we are successfully achieved about that recovery. The shape will recover automatically at that time with respect to the temperature, right? These are all 4 videos actually it is there. This is also thermal videographs, how it is, this is also videos. It is not playing here. So how that thermal images, how that temperature surrounding that making and all, we can clearly see it here. Right, this is the one object, this is SiO2. Similarly for graphene also we have done. So SiO2 it is very clear, crystal clear. Graphene is a black one, it is coming. This is very similar. How we have done the previously SiO2, similar way, this is also we have done. But this is the recovery is very fast compared to the previous SiO2. So that we have noticed, and this is the similar things we have done here also. These are the 2 nano powders we made it. And we have done some CAD modeling and 3D printing, that objectives and all we have done. So we made it some particular component. So some plots and all we have drawn. This is the some comparison, that both the things we have done some comparisons. Okay, how it is orienting and all. This is the detailed study we have done, and ANOVA also we have done, analysis of variance also we have done. We are identifying that mean variations, how it is varying. Mainly we have checked about the repeatability. One test we are doing, it's okay, but how it is repeating, repeatability also we have checked properly. So that repeatability, that variance and all we identified. And root mean square, R square value also we identified, and we have made it here. So these are the things. Okay, these are the results. So this is the surface roughness, how the surface roughness is building for 0 degrees and 45 degrees inclined surface, how it will be making and all, that is also given. But surface roughness is also most important. The component features have the more different angles, how it will be forming as that one, whether surface roughness is same or different is coming in everywhere or not, we have studied that. So the experimental results, we are confirmation test we have done using the optimization parameters. Some of the optimizations we have done, and shape memory and tear strength also we have done some regression analysis. Again, we have checked back, and what is that? The test training data again 70-30 test training test 30-70 test training data. And 2080 also we have checked which data is making the better regression plots and all. So we are made it this one. This is the conclusion about this. 4D printed shape memory photopolymer composites were fabricated. The blended resins with the two different nano reinforcements successfully using the masked stereolithography desktop resin 3D printer. So we are using the 3D printer. And generally we are making that resin, single resins. Now we are blended with that another resin. Which resin if you blend, if you get that shape memory is coming, that's what we are identified here. So the experiment is conducted successfully to investigate the shape memory and tear behavior. And the statistical analysis is also done, the Taguchi DOE optimization techniques, to improve the process parameter, how the process can improve. That is that weight of the reinforcement, weight of the resin blend, holding time, exposure time, like that different parameters we have taken and we have studied in each and every level. Some 3 levels of the each parameter we have identified and we studied about that. So these are the things. And many researchers as well as the industries will find this work to be extremely helpful in producing the shape memory polymer composite parts more effectively for variety of the applications, including the shape response, smart textiles, smart electronics, soft robotics and biomedical devices. And it can be extended further, this work, to the various synthetic and natural reinforcement also, with the various surface treatments, and study the impact of the various post-curing process also. So after 3D printing or 4D printing, the post-curing is also plays the major role to improve that the property of the particular component. So that's what we have done. We have done some different types of the post-curings, like thermal post-curing, microwave post-curing, and UV post-curing, like that. These are the different things we have done. We have done actually UV post-curing process, and other post-curing process also can do, and you can test it. Out of this work, these are the publications we have received. These are the Q1 journals. Mostly the 4 Q1 papers, we have 5 Q1 papers we have done, and these are the some of the conferences we presented, and this is the book chapter about this, from this work. And these are the references we have used for the entire work. Thank you. So any more questions? I'm happy to answer you.
Any questions, please ask.
I quickly finished about that. Some of the videos are not shown. The videos are showing it is good actually.
Sir, it was an excellent presentation, and I should call it as a mind-blowing presentation, sir, because I haven't experienced this 3D to 4D transition never before. So till my knowledge, sir, this stereolithography term we are basically using for 3D technology only.
Yes.
Are we using this term for 4D also?
Yeah, the technique is same.
Technique is same.
We are not changing any technique. What are the additive manufacturing techniques? First I demonstrated one.
Okay.
All the techniques are same. Even FDM, SLA, everything is same.
Okay, okay.
So we are not changing the technology.
Okay.
So we are changing only the material.
Okay.
Which material if you blend, then it will get as a shape memory polymer or shape memory material and all. That is the beauty of this work.
Okay.
So nothing, we have not changed any machine.
Okay.
So my scholar himself is brought his machine,
Great.
SLA, and is putting in home. He is working in private engineering college. I know about the private engineering college, how this so many committees, NBA, NAC and NRF rank, these all the things are there. But even though that student has worked in night time on this, so he has taken so many materials, so many things, so many polymers he's taken, resins, and is blended and tried. Which one it will give that the shape memory? It is not achieved one single night. It is the almost 2-3 years work is struggled for forming that one.
Okay.
So that is the beauty about this. We are not changing any technology. We have used the same machine. Only our innovation is in the blending.
Okay.
Blending the resins. How we can blend those two resins, how we will get that.
Okay.
So that is the one. And if you mix some nano particles, generally we'll put the nano particles. Instead of nano particles, we are making as some nano liquid type. So that is also if you mix like SiO2 and graphene, how it will be like that, what is the variation between these two, we have identified.
Okay. Okay.
So that is a different application. Somewhere it is the fast recovery it is required. Somewhere it is the slow recovery is required. So for both we can use.
Okay.
So like that the both things we demonstrated.
So next thing is how we are controlling that probe movement for input of the material during 3D printing.
That viscosity.
Yeah.
That is mainly we are based on the viscosity.
Viscosity.
So many times we failed about that. So that nozzle it is clogged most of the times. So that viscosity we have to maintain.
Okay.
So again it is the more chemistry background. So if you're blending two polymers, two resins,
okay.
So what is the final viscosity is coming? What is that standards about that SLA, that printer standards?
Okay.
How much viscosity it will support? Like that we have done, and like that we achieved that. So we had identified this is the viscosity.
Okay.
So initially in the laboratory we tested that the blending and what is the viscosity, whether this viscosity is suitable for our machine or not, like that.
Trial and error only, sir.
That is trial and error only.
Okay.
So because it is there is no, it is not, it is anything any scientifically it is not formed, any formula based and all.
Okay.
If you know that some formulas, so SA plus O2 like that, we will get it. So it is not like that. It is the somewhere only thing is constant thing is the viscosity.
Okay.
We are maintaining the viscosity.
Okay. So do we have any size limitation in 3D printing or 4D printing?
At present, it is a size limitation is there. Mostly, it is the larger parts we cannot print.
Okay.
We can print, but its cost is more compared to the other manufacturing techniques.
Okay.
That is not only this. Everywhere in 3D printing, it is the same problem. It is there.
Okay.
And now, I think we have seen that 3D printed buildings and all. So I think it is coming up.
Okay.
So that is people are working on mostly on that. So how we can minimize this cost and all if you make a bigger part. Suppose one wing of that airplane, if you want to make it as a 3D printing, so that large size is required.
Okay.
So that is the different applications now it is coming, like robotics with using some robotics technology, we are making that one. May not be the bed size, like may not be the tabletop one. Some industry 3D printers are something, it is a different. Like it is open-ended one.
Thank
Any
you, sir.
other questions?
From student side, any questions?
Students? Any mechanical students? Maybe. Okay. Thank you very much for the organizers giving the opportunity to demonstrate my work. This is a part of my work. So I have some different biomechanics and other part of work is also there. Maybe some other occasion will come up with some other new technology. Okay. Thank you very much for all the people. So congratulations to those are the attenders to this conference. The first international conference, it is mixing with all the branches. It is excellent theme to participate in that. So thank you one and all.
A big thank you to Dr. Naidu sir for an insightful presentation on 4D printing. His expertise gave us fascinating glimpse into the future of this technology. We truly appreciate his time and contribution. Now, I would like to call our beloved Dean, Dr. R.R.L. Birali sir, to facilitate our keynote speaker, Dr. N.V. Swami Naidu sir, with a memento, a shawl, and Guru Prasad as a token of our deep respect. I also call our Dean R&D Taranjit sir to join us. Sir, please. Thank you, sir.
Now the next participant of Computer Science and Engineering Department, Mr. Abhay Singh. Come.
Good afternoon, all of you. My name is Abhay Singh, and my topic is plant disease detection through machine learning. These are the contents. Introduction. Agriculture is crucial for food production and employment
Abhay,
globally.
skip introduction and
Yes, ma'am.
literature review. Direct go to the
Aim, yes, ma'am. And the aim of my project is the aim of this study is to develop an efficient and scalable machine learning based solution for detecting plant disease by using the random forest algorithm combined with feature extraction technique such as histogram of oriented gradients. This approach aims to improve the accuracy and efficiency of plant disease detection using leaf images, contributing to enhance food security through early disease identification. Objectives: dataset creation, to create custom datasets of healthy and diseased leaves for training the machine learning model. Feature extraction, to apply the histogram of oriented gradient method for extracting relevant features from leaf images. And the methodology: image preprocessing. Yes, sir. Resize all images to a standardized smaller size of consistency. Histogram of oriented gradient, capture image contours and appearance through intensity gradient. Use cell-based operation for resilience to transformations. HU movements, convert RGB images to grayscale. Compute HU movements to capture image pixel characteristics and define leaf outlines. Heraldic texture, convert the image to grayscale. Extract texture feature based on adjacency matrix, analyzing pixels relationship to differentiate leaf textures. Color histogram, convert RGB image to HSV color space. Calculate the color histogram to capture pixel distribution in different color ranges. Classifier training, train a machine learning classifier random forest using the extracted feature from HOG, HU movement and heraldic texture and color histogram. The results and discussions: accuracy is 92% in distinguishing between healthy and diseased leaves. Precision is 90% for diseased samples. Recall 88% for diseased samples. Feature impact: HOG, enhanced color detection. HU movement, improved shape descriptors. Color histograms, enhanced disease patterns detections. And conclusion: the study demonstrates the effectiveness of using a machine learning approach with the random forest algorithm combined with image features such as HOG, HU movements, heraldic texture and color histogram for detecting plant disease from leaf images. The model achieved a high 92% classification accuracy, proving reliable for distinguishing healthy leaves from diseased one across various crops and disease types. These are the references I have taken from. Thank you.
No questions. Next presenter.
Now the next presenter is Mr. Mohit Tiwari.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon, respected teachers and my dear friends. I am Mohit Tiwari. My name is Mohit Tiwari. Currently I am pursuing BTech degree in CSC branch 7 SEM. And here is my topic: blockchain and crowdfunding, decentralized finance meet crowd support. So moving towards the next slide, here is the content: introduction, literatures, aims.
Just come to objective, methodology and result and discussion.
Okay.
Problem discuss कर.
So here is the problem we are facing. So there are various types of donation scams going on, and here we can see the news article here. The news article where Congress asks for lack of transparency in donation campaigns. There are various types of donation campaigns which are fraud and scams going on. So here is the aim to make secure donations, corruption-free donation, trustworthy, promote public for opinion for using of donation fund in right direction, provide transparency. So here is the objectives. Investigate how blockchain enables the creation of decentralized crowdfunding platforms. Analyze how blockchain immutable ledger can increase transparency.
Say it louder, no?
Analyze how blockchain immutable ledger can increase transparency in crowdfunding campaigns. Examine how blockchain can enable global participation in crowdfunding by removing geographic and currency barriers. So here we can see how it will work. There will be a manager who create campaign and upload PDF files or problem statement, and it will be joined with the smart contract, which is joined with the Ethereum network. Contributor can donate their funds throughout the smart contract, and there will be a voting system. When all allows to use the fund, then only the fund will be sent to the vendor and the campaign will organize. Here is the result in discussions what I get. Implementation of blockchain technology in crowdfunding platform increases contributor confidently when contributing to campaigns. So here we can conclude it will be global accessible, lower cost, enhanced transparency, improved efficiency. So here is the references. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next one is Mr. Gaurav Chaudhary.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gaurav Chaudhary, and today the title of my paper is Online Healthcare Platform. I'm going to give a review on this. So, as we all know, online healthcare platform is also known as digital healthcare platforms. It
Just come to aim.
मैम एम्स ऑब्जेक्टिव्स नहीं थे उसमें, रिव्यू एप्स के बेसिस पे किया था मैम, लिमिटेशन से स्टार्ट करता हूँ. So the current limitation that we are facing in the current apps that are access issues that are limited internet and devices in rural areas, data privacy, verification concerns, impersonal consultations, navigation for elderly, and fragmented care. Well, there is also patient experience, as online consultations may feel impersonal to some patient. They lack the face-to-face experience, and maybe the doctor may miss some non-verbal cues or body languages that are useful for the diagnosis, or they cannot run the physical exams or tests that are useful for the diagnosis, which may lead to delayed diagnosis or inaccurate diagnosis. So here are some solutions that may bridge the gap in the current systems, such as internet expansion in rural areas, enhanced verification, privacy safeguards, improving platform user friendliness, and multilinguistic features. The conclusion is digital healthcare is informative, but it requires improvement for inclusivity, privacy, and patient-centered care.
How can online healthcare platform address the privacy concerns?
Ma'am, in 2013, there was a huge data breach which cost US government around 10 million. So we can use encryption techniques, or we can also use blockchain to counter that.
So are you going to plan using blockchain?
Yes, ma'am, I'm thinking about that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
The next participants, Mr. Krishang Day. तालियों से स्वागत करें सभी जितने भी हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं, क्योंकि आप अगर ताली नहीं बनाएंगे तो फिर कॉन्फिडेंस कैसे आएगा.
And he is a student of diploma 3rd semester. So we should appreciate him.
Thank you, sir. Good morning to all of you. My name is Krishang Day, and I am here to represent my topic, a comprehensive review about 5G wireless technology. So let's start. This is my content, introduction, aim, and etc. So first of all, in the introduction, the wireless communication.
Just start with aim, methodology, and resultant discussion.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, aim and advantages are same, so I can transport it. The first and aim and advantage is global centralization. It has been centralized the internet data structure. Second, increasing downloading speed. Yes, we are using 5G speed, so increasing in downloads. The third, large connection capacity. We are in the 5G technology. We are connecting so much of things. Like we are using phone, laptop, and etc. We are using same in 5G technology, 5G networks. Fourth, remote control capabilities. Now, right now we are using 5G technology. So, with our phone, I can operate my television also, and many more things. Like we have low power capabilities. Means my 5G network has been data speed has increases, so it takes less power. Enhanced network conventional means it enhanced networks. I'm sorry. Here are some disadvantages of 5G technology. Right now we are facing it. I'm sorry. Limitations of rural areas. It has been right now 5G technology is not right now the 5G technology has not established rightly in rural areas. It has been one limitations. Some battery draining. Right now we are draining some battery in the 5G technology. We are facing it right now. First, the uploading speed and the downloading speeds are different right now. The 5G impact on society. It has been a great impact on people. Working speed has increased with a increasing speed of network. All the official and non-official work has been faster and it saves time.
Direct result is.
The conclusion is the 5G technology is very important for the future, and it is play an important role for the artificial and other things in the future. Here are some references. I take it. Thank you. Any question? Thank you.
Hello. Now I would like to call our mechanical student Himanshu Nisad to present his presentation.
So good afternoon team. My name is Himanshu Nishad. Good afternoon to all faculty members, participants, all present here for the first international conference. My name is Himanshu Nishad. I am currently pursuing third semester in MTech Automobile. And my topic of research for this conference is NVH, noise, vibration and harshness. Every one of us drive vehicles ranging from two-wheelers to four-wheelers to commercial vehicles. So my primary target was to minimize the NVH, how we can control NVH in vehicles ranging from passenger to commercial vehicles. So my contents for the presentation are focused on NVH, how we can control NVH in automobiles, literature work, aims and objectives, what I have proposed, the methodology what I have adopted. We'll talk about results, conclusion in this presentation. So starting from the first PPT, what is NVH? Each of us drive the vehicle and the vehicle creates certain type of noise, vibration, and to control that noise and vibrations, we can, currently our automobile sector are using engine mounting, bushes, suspension systems, and various other options to control and minimize the effects of noise and vibrations. So what are the importance of NVH? First, the driver feels comfortable while driving his vehicle. Second, passenger comfort. The passenger who are sitting in the vehicle feel comfortable when the vehicle is in operating condition. Third, vehicle performance. It improves the overall quality and brand value of the vehicle.
Please come to directly your methodology and objectives.
Sure, sir. Sir, my basic research focus is replacement of conventional butyl rubber mounts, replacing it with polyurethane and additives. Like Swami sir, just before my presentation, Swami sir has talked about the composition and mixtures of various components and various polymers. My basic focus is polyurethane plus additives that can be used to enhance the quality of mountings that can highly absorb the vibration and noises. In the same way, the second focus area is cabin acoustics. My second area is also the minimizing and commercializing the use of polyurethane in commercial production of interior products. Interior products including trims, mats, the whole interior design. So coming back to the PPT, sir, what is polyurethane? Polyurethane is basically a plastic polymer made of combining diisocyanates and polyol. So by ranging different temperatures and different chemical composition, the hardness and the strength can be achieved based on the requirement of manufacturer. So
skip this part, Himanshu.
okay, sir. So my basic aim is in automobile manufacturing process. It is increasingly becoming complex, and the whole automobile sector is investing billions of dollars for the minimization of the NVH levels. So what my objectives are: enhance customer satisfaction by using polymers. Second, improve quality, cost saving, compliance with regulations, and competitive advantages over other brands. Research and methodology includes identification of NVH sources, NVH stimulation and prediction, material selection for NVH control, active and passive NVH control techniques, prototype testing and evaluation, optimizing and fine-tuning, and final assessment and reporting. So the first is identification of NVH sources using vibration sensors, microphone field testing, and material selection part is very critical. As I suggested, polyurethane and other additives like graphene, carbon nanotube, metal powder, barium sulfate, and silica nanoparticles. These are upcoming elements of polymer that can be used to strengthen the engine mountings, and other additives what I will present in the upcoming slides that will be used for interior parts. So these are all other absorbing materials.
Direct, please come to the result. And please complete your presentation next
Okay, sir.
1 minute.
So basically the result is mixing in correct ratios and requirement of our material, final product. We can mix the polymers and we can get the desired output depending on the specification and type of application what we are using for. In the same way, the cabin acoustic control can be also controlled by using chemical compounds, polyurethane foam, and can be also adapted for safe and effective usage. Like currently we are approaching towards zero carbon footprint, and these all additives will impact, they have very minimum impact on the environment. That is the positive part of the polyurethanes. So conclusion, sir, engine mounting polyurethane combined with specific additives offer optimal vibration damping and noise isolation when formulated in precise ratios. Customization of the formulation based on mechanical properties, thermal stability, and environment conditions is a crucial for performance. Preliminary testing and iterative optimization of the mix are necessary to achieve the best outcomes for automotive engine mounts, ensuring long-term reliability and comfort. Same for the cabin acoustic control. Polyurethane foams with careful selection of chemical compounds can be tailored to serve as effective sound insulation. Proper formulation provide a balance of noise absorption and thermal stability, enhancing driver and passenger comfort by reducing interior noise levels. Overall, my project and my research will be based on polyurethane based solutions in engine mounting, and it will directly associated with cost effective, versatile and sustainable approach in improving NVH solutions. And sir, these are the references I have used.
Okay, Himanshu.
Thank you, sir.
Just one question. How can you specify optimal damping for your case?
Optimal damping, sir, like currently many big automobile brands, like if I'll talk about Rolls-Royce, then they are using hundreds of kilos of damping materials. What I propose is that can be commercialized for a range of vehicles that are under 10 lakhs. Soft touch material that can absorb sound, that is my major focus, using polyethylenes. Thank you, sir. Thank you all the participants.
Now, Mr. Suraj Das, please, I invite you for your presentation.
Hello, good evening to all of you. As we are braving in transportation revolution, paving with electric vehicles. So my name is Suraj Das, and I have decided on the practical of electrifying journey onboard charging system for electric vehicles. So these are my contents. First one is the onboard charger. Onboard charger is the main backbone of electric vehicle, which is used to convert alternating current to direct current. There are two types of OBC. First one is your single phase, and second one is three phase. In single phase, it's working on 110 to 230 volt, whereas in three phase that using 320 to 440 volt. It's a working principle which is commonly based on PFC, power factor correction. It's only rectify the electricity or increases the efficiency. Now the system architect and key components. PFC have two types. One is passive and one is active. So main PFC role to distortion of wave to a sine wave. And second one is AC-DC converter, which is used to convert the AC current to the direct current. And DC-DC converter is used to convert the high voltage to the low voltage and used in the components like lights, fans, etc. And another one is control unit, which is the brain of an electric vehicle, which controls all the electronic parts in electric vehicle. And there are types of power levels, OVC power levels. Here differentiate in the 4 to 5 columns, like EV charging level, voltage and type of current, locations, charging rates and charging duration. For level 1, we are using alternating current, whose output is 120 volt AC, and it will be located in only for our residential purpose. And charging rate is 4 miles per hour, and the charging duration is 30 plus 4 hours. And second one is our level 2 AC, which is located in our residential as well as commercial, and charging rate is 12 to 36 miles per hour, and charging duration is 8 to 12 hours. And level 3, 480 volt DC, which is located in only for commercial, and charging rate is 3 to 15 miles per minute. And this is called also DC fast charging. Here are some EV charging connector types which are standardized by SAE, Society of Automobile Engineers. And here are the future trends and advancements. Just like wireless charging, the charging which we do charge without any physical wire. And this is inductive charging, which is used by the coils, inductions, EM waves. And this one V2G, vehicle to grid. And this is battery swap. Battery swap means the swapping of battery by charge from desired one. And this is AI algorithms, which is used in only for car, our softwaring.
Mr. Suraj, please complete your presentation in next 1 minute.
Yes, sir. And this is the final conclusion. Completed, sir. Conclusion: rising demand of the electric vehicles, energy source from charging stations, and main is empowering a sparkling green tomorrow. Here are the graphs of globally gradually increases, and this is for graph in India. It gradually increased from 2017 to 2019, and after that 2019 it gradually decreases. Thank you. Anyone questions?
Now Mr. Om Prakash Thakre, please I invite you for your presentation.
Good afternoon to all. Myself Om Prakash Thakre, research scholar, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Shri Rawatpura Sarkar University, Raipur. My guide name is Dr. Ajay Kumar Gupta. My research topic is operational proportional analysis of steel industry, trend in raw materials, stock management and production efficiency. This is the content, introduction, literature review, aims and objectives, problem identification, methodology, result and discussion, conclusion and references. This is the introduction parts, literature review. Next come to the points, aim and objectives. The primary aim of this research paper is conducted on operational performance analysis of Vedanta Steel Limited over a 6 period of 2016 to 22. The analysis focus on the key operational aspects such as raw materials usage, stock management, cost of store and spares, and the production, semi-finished and finished product. Next, to finding aims to offer insights into Vedanta Steel operational dynamics, helping to understand the impact of market condition, inventory studies, and the production adjustment on the company's performance. Now next, to evaluate the trend in stock in process levels over a 6-year period and identify how changes in stock levels correlated with the production activities, inventory management practices, and market conditions. The major is a problem identification. The problem identification focus on the steel industry is characterized by highly dynamic operational environment influenced by the factor such as the market volatilities, fluctuations in raw materials, prices, production capacity adjustment, and inventory management challenges. Now, this research identifies the following key problems affecting Vedanta Steel Limited operational performance. There is a major problems: fluctuating raw material usage, volatility in stock in process, inefficient in inventory management and production planning. Now methodology. Methodology categories in 3 parts actually. First one is collecting the data from the net sources. Next, the period of the 2016 to 22, year of 22, this 6-year data will be collected from my research area. Next, analysis and interpretation of the, actually 3 companies will be, I will taken the 3 companies, but mention only this Vedanta Steel Limited. This is the Raipur. And the analysis and interpretation of Vedanta Steel Limited, this is actually year-wise quantity of raw materials of Vedanta Limited in terms of the crores in rupees. So this is the year 2016 to 2022. There is a quantity of raw materials. This quantity will be only in rupees in crores. From this table, same is condition is stock in process of Vedanta Limited. Same condition is stock in process of Vedanta Limited. This is the in crores. The amount of stock in process. This is the year-wise 2016.
Please summarize your presentation in next 2 minutes.
Sir, complete करना? हाँ, 2 minutes. Okay. This is the result and discussion. The data illustrates significant fluctuation in the quantity of raw materials used, starting in 1,169 crores in 2016. But it is actually this is a decline process of 54% occurring in 2019 to 20, reducing the material usage in 3,070 crores. This is the pattern. Actually, this is a declining condition, and the actually sharp reduction in subsequent year. During the fluctuating of the raw materials or stock in process and others parameters. This is the conclusion. The analysis of Vedanta Steel Limited reveals key insight into operational performance, emphasizing the need of strategy practices, and highlighting the dynamic nature of the Vedanta Steel operation characteristics by the significant fluctuation of the raw materials. And where companies must be adapted to market conditions, manage cost and optimize production efficiency, and give the proper planning of the company to the next area of the research. This is the sir references, total 8 references I will taken. Thank you.
Good evening to everyone. Myself Akhand Pratap Singh, HOD Department of Civil Engineering. Welcome all to technical session of theme Civil Engineering. In this session we have 5 presentation covering the topic of civil engineering. Now with the permission of a chairperson, I call first presentee.
Yeah, you may please proceed.
First presentee is Hema.
Mr. Shiva, you are the reporter of this session. Okay.
Very good evening, everyone. Myself, P. Hema Bindu, research scholar, PhD second year from our SRU University. I am presenting today on topic bamboo reinforced geopolymer concrete, a material for eco-friendly construction. This is the picture of bamboo reinforcement undergoing construction. This I will skip contents. I'll come from introduction. Geopolymer concrete is a type of concrete that uses industrial byproducts such as fly ash, silica, or slag to replace traditional cement. And bamboo reinforcement is a sustainable and innovative approach to reinforce concrete structure using bamboo fibers or culms. Bamboo's unique properties make it excellent alternative to traditional steel reinforcement. My aim of this presentation is to evaluate the durability, water absorption, chloride, ion penetration, corrosion resistance of geopolymer concrete with bamboo reinforced reinforcement. To develop a sustainable and eco-friendly concrete material using geopolymer and bamboo reinforcement. And to study the effect of bamboo fiber orientation and volume fraction on the mechanical properties of geopolymer concrete. This study focuses on investing the mechanical and durability properties of geopolymer concrete reinforced with bamboo fibers. The methodology adopted here is first specimens are prepared, geopolymer concrete mixed design, 40% of fly ash is used, 30% aggregate, 15% bamboo fibers, and 15% alkaline activator. Then cubes are casted, and then those are kept for 24 hours, and after 7 days the testing is done. The testing methods are mentioned here: compressive strength testing, tensile strength, flexural strength, water absorption, and chloride ion penetration. After these testings, we come to the results. The results demonstrate that mechanical properties of bamboo reinforced concrete, the significant increase in compressive strength, tensile strength, and flexural strength with increasing bamboo fiber volume fraction indicates the effectiveness of bamboo reinforcement in improving the mechanical properties of geopolymer. Next is durability properties. The reduction in water absorption and chloride ion penetration with increasing bamboo fibers volume fraction suggests improved durability of geopolymer concrete with bamboo reinforcement. Results and discussions. Sustainable construction, geopolymer concrete with bamboo reinforcement offers a viable alternative to traditional concrete. Infrastructure development, improved durability and mechanical properties enable its use in structural implications. Environmental benefits, reduce cement consumption and utilization of industrial waste materials. Geopolymer concrete with bamboo reinforcement demonstrates enhanced mechanical and durability properties, making it a promising sustainable construction material. Further research is necessary to optimize its performance and explore large-scale applications. Future research directions are given here because some research gaps are there in this. Investigation of optimal mixed design and testing methods are limited, so it is to be done. Study long-term durability and field performance. Explore applications in infrastructure development. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. It's an excellent presentation and an eco-friendly research, I can say. Ma'am, could you please tell me one or two crux point, what is the utilization of bamboo in the concrete? What major benefit we will be getting?
Major benefit will be, sir, primarily we use steel for these constructions, reinforced concrete. In place of that, we can use bamboo strips and bamboos because these provide tensile strength, good tensile strength with a combination of geopolymer concrete. Yeah.
Means it is having an eco-friendly touch.
Yes, sir.
I think. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, all the best, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next, please.
Good evening. I am Abhijit Soni, research scholar, Shri Rawatpura Sarkar University, and I am working in PWD Raipur as a sub-engineer. My article is Construction of 4 Grade Separators in Chhattisgarh, an overview. In this article, we will provide an overview of construction of 4 grade separators or flyovers on NH53 between Raipur and Durg. In this project, we have used geosynthetics and fly ash, were majorly used in construction of approach road. These are the contents: introduction, related works, aims and objectives, methodology, result and discussion, advantages, future aspects and scope, conclusion, references. The aim was to ensure smooth and safe traffic distribution along NH53. There are 4 squares are there where traffic congestion is much more, and these are the black spot where repeated accidents are going on. So we in this we have objective was the build 4 grade separators in these 4 squares, that is was Kumhari, Transport Nagar, Powerhouse and Supela Chandramoria, using sustainable materials and enhance structural aesthetics and road safety, and reduce environmental impact using fly ash. The total length of project is 6.08 kilometers, all 4 flyovers. Cost of project was 349 crore rupees. The civil cost was 283 crore rupees. And it is the highest density traffic road, that is around 44,000 PCU in this project incorporates geosynthetic and fly ash along the bow-string arch girders for structural efficiency. We have used steel bow-string bridge of 60 meter span and 70 meter span in three of our bridges. First is Kumhari 60 meter bowstring, Transport Nagar is 70 meter bowstring, and the third one is Powerhouse, that is 60 meter bowstring. This is the first Kumhari. This was 60 meter bowstring in obligatory span and 6 span of 30 meters with pile foundation we have constructed. Second is Transport Nagar. In this 70 meter obligatory span is there, and 6 numbers of 30 meter span. In this we have constructed or widened the ROB, which was the most typical construction. Third is Powerhouse. This is the highest bridge flyovers of Chhattisgarh. The top is around 26 meter height, and the fourth is Chandramoria and Supela junction. It is the longest length of 2 kilometer and around 41 spans. Challenges faced is the main was the impact of COVID. It is constructed during the COVID period. Because of COVID, sourcing and logistic was the most critical part. Labors are from Kolkata and Odisha, and then the materials we have used at strands, expansion joints, and the steel cement. So cement was also not available. That was the challenge faced. Results, the outcome was the traffic congestion reduced by 20 to 30% due to construction. That grade separator separates the traffic, and this also enhance the safety of smoother traffic flow, improved environmental metrics due to reduction congestion, and also using of fly ash. The impact was the reduction in travel time and increased convenience for the motorists. Around 20 to 30 minutes are saved during travel. The advantage is smooth and traffic, safe and smooth traffic distribution, reduction in pollution, enhanced urban aesthetics and infrastructure appeal, long-term support for urban planning initiatives. Future aspect is potential for replicating similar grade separator across the other congested areas, application of eco-friendly materials and innovative design in upcoming projects. Conclusion, the completion of this grade separator marks as a milestone in infrastructure of Chhattisgarh. Benefits include improves road safety, eco-friendly transit and aesthetic enhancement, serving as a model for similar future projects. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for this presentation. It's actually a ground level, ground oriented presentation, I can say. Could you please go to the title slide? Yeah, what is the meaning of construction of 4 numbers grade separators?
Grade separator is only flyovers. It's called flyovers.
Flyovers only. Okay. Okay, nice presentation. All the best for the future.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next one.
Thank you, sir. Next one.
Participants are requested to just tell a brief introduction, aim, results, and then conclusion. Okay, just within a 5 minutes.
Good evening, all of you. I am Rakhi Saxena, research scholar SRU. I am presenting on Bahubali, an innovative approach. It's a bamboo crash barrier, an innovative approach for sustainable road safety. Road safety is a known topic among civil engineers. Road safety is utmost important in order to reduce accidents and injuries. Crash barrier. What is crash barrier? Traffic safety barrier, also known as crash barriers, are provided on speed highways to prevent accident when vehicles lose control and run off the road. These objects, which might not look so important, act as guardians and stop the vehicles from entering into a danger. There are various types of crash barriers. In this paper, we are going to overview an innovative approach of using bamboo crash barriers. These are different types of crash barriers. In this, my main objective is to focus on the sustainable construction. Over the past few decades, Go Green and sustainability have become new buzzwords in most of the construction industries. The need for environment friendliness was reinforced when the global COVID-19 pandemic seized and planet and forced lockdowns across country. It also nudged the global construction industry into revisiting the use of eco-friendly materials. Bamboo is an excellent renewable resource and it can be used as sustainable building materials. Bamboo that grows significantly faster than most trees. This rapid growth rate makes bamboo an environmentally sustainable choice for constructing crash barriers. Properties of bamboos. Why we are using bamboo? Bamboo is renewable. It has high tensile strength, flexible and durable. Its advantages over steel. Bamboo uses as crash barrier provides significant cost savings when compared to steel, required low maintenance solution for transportation projects. Unlike a steel barrier, which are prone to rust and degradation over time, bamboo barriers do not corrode, ensuring their effectiveness and longevity. Bamboo crash barrier. This is unique bamboo crash barrier and constructed from Bambusa balcua, a type of bamboo treated and coated for longevity, termite and insect proofing. Protection from weathering. Bamboo is impregnated under vacuum pressure with creosote oil coated with high density polyethylene. How the name Bahubali come? An accomplishment towards achieving Atmanirbhar Bharat has been made with the development of world first bamboo made crash barrier, which has been installed on the Vani Varora highway in Vidarbha, Maharashtra. The 200-meter long bamboo crash barrier, which has been named Bahubali, accredited by the Indian Road Congress eco-friendly alternative to steel and India's first bamboo made crash barrier. Testing of bamboo. The bamboo crash barrier underwent rigorous testing at the various government-run institutions like National Automotive Test Tracks in Pithampur, Indore, including impact, resistance, strength and durability. These tests adhere to industry standards and regulation. It was rated as Class 1 during the fire testing test conducted at the Central
Ma'am,
Building
please go
Research
to the
Unit.
result section
Okay.
and conclude fast.
Yeah, its comparison with metal beam crash barrier and bamboo crash barrier. Bamboo crash barrier is light in weight, required low maintenance, low cost as compared to metal crash barriers, environment friendly, greater flexible, so more effective in terms of safety. Bamboo crash barrier represents a significant advancement in road safety. Their enhanced safety features, environmental sustainability, cost effectiveness and growing global influence make them the future of crash barrier technology. This achievement is remarkable for the bamboo industry and India as a whole. As industries and governments increasingly prioritize sustainability, bamboo crash barrier is poised to become a prevalent choice in the construction of crash barriers. By investing in bamboo, processing and research, we can unlock the full potential of this eco-friendly solution. These are the references. Thank you for listening patiently.
Excellent presentation and very catchy title. Thank you very much, ma'am. Okay. Next presentation, please.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rajkiran Chaube. I am a student of MTech Geotechnology. My topic is design and optimization of previous concrete mixes. Here is the aim of my paper. This paper is also discuss key factors affecting the performance of pervious concrete, including aggregate, gradation, compaction, and curing techniques, along with the case studies on its application, its sustainable urban development, and stormwater management. Here is methodology that I used to prepare the research paper. Material calculation, field test on ingredients, preparation of concrete sample, field test on preparation of concrete mix, placing concrete mix in cube model, removing concrete from cube molds, curing of concrete cubes, testing of compressive strength, and testing of permeability. The materials I used to prepare the pervious concrete. Cement, ordinary Portland cement was used for the experimental study. The cement used has the following specification: specific gravity 3.15, initial setting time 30 minutes, and final setting time 178 minutes. Aggregate, both coarse and fine aggregate are essential components of the concrete mix. They are used to provide the volume, strength, and durability of the concrete. The main aggregate used in the study were coarse aggregate, crushed stone or gravel. The fine aggregate used sand. It is in a minimum quantity. result and discussion. The result of the compressive strength test show that the pervious concrete sample with 0% sand had the low compressive strength with compared to the M50 grade concrete. However, the compressive strength of the pervious concrete sample increased the with compressive strength increase with the addition of the sand in indicate that the presence of fine aggregate contribute the strength of the concrete. Here is the conclusion of my research paper. The research finding demonstrate the potential of pervious concrete as a sustainable material for improving the environment residence and managing the stormwater effectively. The study highlights the need for the future research and optimization the properties of pervious concrete in diverse conditions, considering the factors such as the aggregate gradation, compaction, and curing techniques. Here is the reference that I used to prepare my research paper. Thank you
Okay,
so much, sir.
excellent presentation. Your body language was also very good. My only suggestion is next time when you will be preparing,
Yes, sir.
always use the font size 22 or 24.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay, it will be a good visibility. It will be there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and always mention the page numbers there.
Okay, sir.
Slide numbers.
Okay, sir.
That's it.
Okay,
Thank you.
so
Thank you
much,
very
sir.
much.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone next? No more? Okay. Okay. Online presentations? Dipesh sir. Yeah, Dipesh sir, could you please hold the mic?
start, Nina?
Video. Introduction. Human activity recognition refers to the identification and classification of the different type of diversity, movement, and human performance. There are two types: image-based action recognition and video-based action recognition. Classification of human activity: gesture, individual action, human object interaction like player and football, human to human interaction like two player shaking hand, and group activity. They are related work. Football is a popular and widely played sports, and it is involved complex and dynamic movements that make it challenging activity recognition tasks. These are some topics.
Ma'am, direct go to the aim and objective.
Okay, ma'am. Sorry. Okay. Motivation and contribution. For sports, video activity recognition is a challenging issue for research, considering and rapid movement of player, obtaining relatively large amount of video data. They in complex movement, it is very complex, like football, kick and play, running. These are complex activity in football. In our contribution in this, we propose a novel data set, SoccerDB10. The aim of this study is to provide a comprehensive overview of publicly available data set for activity recognition in sport by examining football matches footage in detail. Our proposed data set is a new data set with 32 high-resolution video, which are categorized into 10 distinct classes. Objective of this research is to review the current taxonomy of deep learning-based algorithm and activity recognition methods using deep learning, to provide a comprehensive list of soccer datasets present in literature and analyze current activity recognition soccer sports datasets, explore and propose SoccerDB10, a novel corpus of manual annotation of football video dataset. Proposed dataset. We designed our new custom SoccerDB10 dataset for all the experiments in next paper. All the sample video are collected from YouTube and international matches. In dataset we cover the 10 activities like dribble, pass, punch, tackle, shoot, head, and misconduct. Football videos are activity in multi-view dataset specifically designed for recognizing human activity in football videos. It comprises 32 high resolution videos which are categorized into 10 classes. In total, the dataset includes.
Ma'am, discuss result and conclusion, result analysis, please.
Okay, ma'am. मैम एक्चुअली प्रपोज वर्क SoccerDB10 में यही है कि हमने इसमें क्या है कि 10 एक्टिविटीज प्रपोज की हैं. दीज आर द फ्रेम, सेव, पेनल्टी, ड्रिबल. Application of SoccerDB10: analysis, player performance, strategy analysis, fan engagement, past game analysis, and players activity recognition. Challenges: data collection and annotation. Recognizing interleave activity like football player action are unpredictable as the player may switch between two or more different activities. Multiple resident complexity. It is very difficult to recognize all the activity which are performed by each player when there are multiple play in the same sense. Dense and fast moving action recognition, motion blur, and temporal dynamics. Conclusion. In conclusion, this study highlights the critical advancement and ongoing challenges in the field of activity recognition in football. The proposed SoccerDB10 dataset with its extensive collection of high-resolution video and diverse activity classes stand as a significant contribution to the research community. It facilitates the development of robust model capable of recognizing complex player interaction and tactical movement. However, challenges such as data collection, annotation, and complexity, and the recognition of interleaving activities. In further research, I will show my results. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Next present.
Okay.
Hello. Okay, thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yukti Devanga next. Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Start.
Good afternoon.
Yukti,
Good afternoon,
direct come
everyone.
to
My
the
name is.
Yukti, direct come to the aim and objective.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. The aim and objectives of my paper is to find out the errors in the text given as an input, and it does not only come up with the corrections in text, it also checks for the abbreviations which are modern day scenarios. Methodology first, when the input is given from the user, it is tokenized, and then features are extracted from it. Then it is checked for their correction with respect to the data set given from an open source. Then methods of ML like RNN, LSTM, and naive based methods are used to predict the correct word, which is nearest to the word. If any error is found, then it shows the output, which possible outputs which could be the correct spell. This is the flowchart of the given paper. Moving forward to the result shows that machine learning based spell checkers perform better than the traditional rule based system. Among the models above, RNN, LSTM, and naive Bayes, these are the results which are found, which is 65.2, 83.1, 75.6 for RNN, LSTM, and naive Bayes. However, this may vary according to the data sets provided and updated data sets which could be added. Conclusions: machine learning has greatly improved spell checking by providing higher accuracy and better understanding of the context compared to the traditional methods. However, future improvements could involve using more complex data sets to make spell checkers even more effective. These are some of the references with their respected authors. Thank you.
Thank you. Next presenter, please.
Next one, Sanidhi Kushwaha. Please share your PPT.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I think my screen is visible to you all. So, good evening, everyone. Today I am excited to present my project on hand gesture operated robot car using Arduino and sensors. This project explores the integration of gesture control and robotics, opening new possibilities for hands-free operation. My name is
Sanidhi, go to the direct aim and yes,
Sure.
objective.
My name is Sanidhi Kushwaha, and let's dive into how we made this concept a reality. Moving ahead to the aims and objectives. Just hold on. Okay. So our main objective was to create a robot car operated by natural hand gestures. This system aims to improve human-robot interaction without the need for physical controllers. This approach is particularly beneficial for users with disabilities, making the technology more accessible. We also focused on ensuring sensor accuracy, ease of use, and reliability in a wireless setup. So let's talk about how we achieve gesture control. So our system relies on two main sensors, an accelerometer and a gyroscope to capture the user's hand movements. These sensors transmit data to an Arduino board, which interprets the movements and sends corresponding signals to the motor driver. The motor driver then controls the car's speed and direction based on the user's hand gestures, allowing for precise control. The core components of our project includes an Arduino board, a motor driver, sensor, and a DC motor. So the Arduino board processes data and acts as the brain. The motor driver controls the car's movement, and the RF module allows wireless communication. We use the ADXL 335 accelerometer to capture gestures accurately, as well as standard DC motors to drive the wheels. Uh, Throughout development, we encountered challenges with sensor calibration, Bluetooth connectivity, and responsiveness. These issues were significant as they impacted the car's performance, especially in terms of precision in communication. We found that calibration and testing in various environments helped improve sensor precision, but there is still room for refinement. Looking ahead, we plan to enhance the system's accuracy and responsiveness and add obstacle avoidance capabilities to make it safer in real environments. Additionally, integrating voice commands could make the robot car even more versatile. In conclusion, this project demonstrates the potential of gesture control in robotics, and by continuing to overcome these challenges, we can further unlock its capabilities in real world applications. Here we have a list of references that supported our research, including studies on gesture controlled robotic systems, wireless communication,
Thank you,
and
Sanidhya. Thank you. Thank you so much.
thank you for your attention.
Okay, the next one is Miss Sarita Jaiswal. Share your presentation. Hello, Sarita Jaiswal.
Yes, sir.
Share your presentation.
Yes, sir.
Sarita ma'am, direct come to the aim and objective part.
Okay, okay.
Okay, start.
Hello. Yes. Ma'am, here is my research paper. Hello. Hello.
Let's start with aim and objective.
Yes, ma'am. My research paper is Advanced B-cell epitope prediction, a comparative study of neural network, conversational network, and long short terms. My aim and objective of my research paper is to investigate and compare the performance of NN, CNN, and LSTM in predicting B-cell epitope to enhance prediction accuracy and reliability for applications in immunology and vaccination development.
Your slide is not visible to us. Please come to the. Just discuss result and.
Yes, yes, ma'am. And my objective of research paper is collect peptide sequence data and pre-process it for model training, develop and training NN, CNN, and LSTM model for B-cell epitope prediction, evaluate model using merits like accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score, and AUC, ROC, compare and analysis the model to determine the best approach for
Direct
epitope
come to result
prediction.
and discussion and conclusion, please.
Yes, ma'am. Result of this is LST achievement the highest performance, 89% accuracy, 87 precision, and 85% recall, and 0.88 AUC ROC, and good performance in slight lower the LSTM, and a mid-range performance with lower precision and recall. And it is faster to predict, ma'am, all the B-cell epitopes, which is helpful to for vaccination and immunology vaccination. Thank you, ma'am.
Next one is Jai Shri Bhoi. Jai Shri Bhoi, share your presentation.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Huh.
sir. Yes, sir. I will send
Fast,
you.
fast.
Okay, sir.
Jayashri, direct come to the aim and objective.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
Jai Shri, share your screen.
okay. Actually, sir, screen share नहीं हो रहा है, sir.
Click on the entire screen, then you will be able to find it. After the emoji, na, see to top, there is an entire screen option. So click on it and share.
Sir, click नहीं हो रहा है top down में.
Wait, Jai Shri, I am sharing your PPT presentation.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, Jai Shri, start.
Good evening, ma'am. My name is Shri. First of all, we would like to thank you, everyone. My topic is elastic TCP, flexible
Jayashri,
convection
direct go to the aim and objective because we have time constraints, so we are running out of time. So just be specific.
Okay, ma'am. My aim is to improve data transmission efficiency to high speed network by the creation of any innovations connection to control algorithm. Objective are to be the develop the hybrid conjunction of control system integration delay to the basis of load base of interactions to access the efficiency to suggestions method through the TCP handless and the inless, the valuable, the efficiency, the process method to agents to establish the high-speed TCP virus under the driver-system network situations. Working and principle bandwidth utilization elastic TCP is coming out from of the transistor CCA like to Q, C, TCP and elegant ST, especially in the high bandwidth long distance to working in achievement the scientifically highway to throw out the existing 50% improvement.
Come to the conclusion and conclude your presentation.
Okay, man. Future optimization explore technique to the future find to the WWF and other the optimization for reference cross the layer optimization innovations to how the elastic TCP to interact with the other network layer to the enhance the overall performance. Okay, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello. Hello. Sir, vote of thanks, sir. Vote of thanks, sir. Vote of thanks. I would like to invite Dr. Ajay Kumar Gupta, sir, for vote of thanks.
On behalf of Shri Rawatpura Sarkar University and with the blessing of Param Puj Shri Ravi Shankar Ji Maharaj Ji, it is my privilege to present vote of thanks on this occasion. It has been matter of great pleasure for us to organize international conference and we are deep grateful to everyone who has contributing to make this event successful. I would also like to express thanks to our guest who has given his time, valuable time to present here.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.